The Arkansas Supreme Court has ordered Secretary of State John Thurston to perform the initial count of signatures collected by volunteer canvassers for the Arkansas abortion amendment. 5 News reporter Jacob Luthi joins us now to break down what this means going forward, and he has reaction from groups both for and against that abortion amendment. Jacob.
Alexandra, this order by the Supreme Court comes after Arkansans for Limited Government filed a lawsuit earlier this month challenging the Secretary of State's rejection of the group's petition. The Secretary of State says the group did not properly submit required paperwork regarding signatures gathered by paid canvassers. Arkansans for Limited Government says they followed the law. Now, signatures by volunteers will be counted, adding yet another layer to this contentious issue.
It is a win for the more than 800 volunteers that were collecting signatures and whose efforts should be acknowledged. And it is a win for the 101,000 Arkansan voters who signed the petition.
Tuesday night, the Arkansas Supreme Court ordering Arkansas Secretary of State John Thurston to count signatures collected by the group's volunteers for the Arkansas abortion amendment.
The Secretary of State up till now had not counted the volunteer signatures because he said that something going wrong with the paid signatures made it a moot point. This is saying, no, that's not right.
This ruling comes after the secretary rejected the group's petition, citing a lack of paperwork regarding signatures gathered by the group's paid canvassers.
Amending the Constitution is not a trivial matter. The Secretary of State said that the backers of the abortion measure failed to follow the law.
Jerry Cox, executive director of the conservative group Family Council Action Committee, says even with the official count, he believes the abortion amendment will still come up short of the 90,704 signatures required.
The Secretary of State indicated early on that they didn't have enough signatures.
Rebecca Bobrow, Director of Strategy for Arkansans for Limited Government, the group behind the Arkansas abortion amendment, says while the decision is good news for her cause, the work continues.
It's a little bit of a holding pattern. However, we do have some volunteers who are continuing to collect signatures. We understand that signatures collected now can count towards a cure period that we might be granted. So that would not be in vain if we were to be granted a cure period.
In a statement to 5 News, Secretary Thurston's office says, quote, the Secretary of State's office has seen the Arkansas Supreme Court's order and will comply with that directive, end quote. According to the court's order, the Secretary of State has until 9 a.m. Monday to perform the initial count of those signatures. Jacob Luthi, 5 News.